All right, fam. So you guys know I like to wait for stuff to hit rock bottom or as close to bottom as possible. There's a lot of bottom talk going on in this episode. So we're talking Craftsman v20 right now, okay? There's massive clearance going on at all the lows, as you guys can see here. Deal Team 6 has been working on this for some weeks. We've been waiting for prices to drop across the board. There are tons of drops. And yes, speaking with Torque Test Channel, Philly Fixed, and a bunch of others, these are pretty much rebranded OG DeWalt tools. They're not necessarily the higher end part of the DeWalt lineup, but if you spray painted these yellow and slapped a DeWalt battery on them, chances are they'd pretty much perform identically. For example, their 3/8 impact driver, their 3/8 impact wrench, their 1/2-inch impact wrench, which by the way, Torque Test Channel has a really good comparison on those two. They're identical. So let's talk about the drops here. I unboxed this 4-tool combo kit. I say 4-tool because, a flashlight isn't really a tool. I mean, I guess you could use it to beat in a nail or two, maybe a screw or your head for whatever reason. But please don't do that. Regardless, 2 drills and a Sawzall, 2 batteries, a charger, and a brushless light for $74. That is not bad at all. Will it go lower than this? Maybe, but I don't think they'll be there at that point. So hop on them now. You guys know I'll leave the brick seek the way we always do here. The lights as well down to $27.97. Some stores haven't had this drop yet. They remain around the 70 some odd dollar range, something like that. But you guys know how Lowe's operates. If it's 70 something, you could always buy it now and then take it back later when the price does go down to $27.97, which would be the next sequential drop. A lot of new vocabulary tonight. You could basically, what it entails is you return it and then rebuy it at that lower price. Usually they don't want to do all that, so they usually just say, here's your difference here. And there's the item, model number. Not that it matters. I'll leave you the brick seek. This SDS right here, at most Lows, it is down to 40 some odd dollars. So $71 is not correct. That brick seek will be in the description down below. You know what? Here's a better picture. $50.97. There's another drop right after that one. This stuff is going like hotcakes. Everybody's talked about it, but we actually covered this a few weeks back when they first began, and I will let you guys know why in a minute, and we will be the first as well to talk about that. So the Craftsman Miter Saw is also down to $79. However, yes, I know it comes with the stand, and that is a cheap price for a miter saw. It is not a slider, and it only has a 7¼ inch blade. So please keep that in mind when buying this thing. It is cheap as dirt, but you're not going to be cutting more than 2x4s or 3.5-inch baseboard. Something to think about before you drop $79 on that thing. Look at this. Impact driver down to $19.67. You could buy a whole stable of these, and I don't even know what you would do with these, fam. Make Jello? I don't know. Whatever. Recip saw down to $65.37. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper than that in a lot of Lows. I've seen it down to $50 in some Lows. Of course, if you see the 4-tool combo set, just get that instead. Not pictured in this video will be the hammer drill set, which I did pick one up. It is down to $35. Comes with the hammer drill with the metal chuck, and 2 batteries for around 30 some odd dollars. The Brushless Grinder, which is pretty similar to the DeWalt XR grinder, $40.67. It is brushless. It is a monster. I have one. It works well. So now we've covered all of that. Of course, if you don't want to watch the rest of the video, just check out the Brick Seeks and good luck. But let's talk about why they're so cheap right now. Now, full shout out to Tool Nerd and Warmonger. I'm not sure which one of them found out about this first, but over at Lowe's.com, you can see new tools popping up right now. Not pictured here is a DeWalt. I get so confused these days. A v20 RP brushless jigsaw, which is the third tool that we've uncovered. You guys can go to Warmonger's Instagram. He's got pictures of that. We'll be looking at the cordless compressor and the circ saw here. Now, $179 for a cordless compressor, which looks admittedly a lot like the FlexVolt Advantage compressor, not the FlexVolt compressor, but it is a cordless compressor for $179. That is, I believe, $20 cheaper than the FlexVolt Advantage compressor. Pretty cool. Doesn't look that different from this one, interestingly enough. And this one is available. Regardless, it is there. You're going to be seeing a lot of these tools pop up branded RP. What does that mean? I have no idea, fam, but they're popping up there. $129 for the brushless RP circ saw, 7 1/4 inch blade right, which means I won't be touching it. Electronic brake, not a whole lot of other specs besides that. Wi-Fi compatibility. Sometimes I don't understand these things. Works with iOS. Oh my God. Whatever. The specs are there. You guys want to check them out, look at them. Maybe they'll sway you, maybe they won't. I have no idea, but the RP is something that's going to be popping up soon. Will they be different tools? I don't know. A lot of times these pictures are not accurate for their listings. These listings will leak on purpose, I believe, just to drum up hype is the best way I can put it. But I believe this is the reason for the massive amounts of clearance on the V20 lineup. Either that or somebody at DeWalt wised up. They got a bunch of angry emails from Mustard fans, and they said, nah, fam, we can't have this. Y'all need to gimp your tools or get them out of there. Regardless, all the Brick Seeks will be available. Links to these tools as well. That's going to do it for this one, fam. Have at it. Good luck.